Spring has come and made everything new, including the quality of my videos. And it's made possible to sit outside again for lunch with friends. And film outdoors, here by the sea in Opatija. Welcome to the new vlog, and welcome to spring on my mountain. So much has been going on this last month, so this will be a vlog not of one big event, but lots of small different things that happened over the last month. I also wanted to follow up because I said 2 months ago when I showed you in the vlog the Waking the Dragon dance, or rather stiff-jointed jumping around. I said that I'd tell you whether it worked. And I think it has. Now, if you don't believe in this kind of thing, that's fine. I'm not even sure I'm a rational person. I believe in science, and I have trouble wrapping my head around these things myself. But either it worked or it's just the time when I'm beginning to get better. But I'm really careful in becoming too optimistic because I thought that before. Last year, also in April when I was in Ireland, I felt better for almost the entire month. And I thought I had done it. And I've spoken so much in previous vlogs about starting again, starting to build up muscle again, that I'm finally better. So I don't want to get ahead of myself, but having said that, it does feel good. I think I may finally be on the mend, so I'm carefully optimistic. And spring really helps. Spring has always been my favorite time of the year, and here, with the house being as it is, parts of it are just freezing in the winter and there's nothing I can do about it. This will change over the years, obviously, as I get to improve the house and renovate it more. But for the time being, that's still how it is. So spring brings with it an ease, a beauty, and it's always been a time for me of intense emotions. So a lot of beauty, it's like the sediment of winter gets washed away, and what surfaces is the emotion. So much happiness and beauty, but also some heaviness. And this year I haven't quite figured out where the heaviness comes from, because that's also there. I believe this is something to do with the last couple of years, which have been very heavy, and a lot of people try not to think about it these days, is my impression. Like the pandemic, the lockdowns, the way we were isolated, the way we couldn't move, we couldn't travel. So many restrictions, and now the last year with the war and the inflation and people losing their homes and all this. There was so much heavy stuff, and I think a lot of people are just trying not to think about it. That's a human thing. And this is something that in me now is beginning to come to the surface. That's my interpretation of it. I'll tell you more if I find out what really is behind all that. But for now, let me show you what my last month has been like. I've seen some beautiful places, I've done some amazing things, and I've been very, very happy. And that's what I hope to show you in the vlog. In mid-April, I had to go to Karlovac for some medical tests over 2 days. So I booked an overnight stay and made a trip out of it. A little tired and grumpy looking, but this is very beautiful and exactly what I needed. Yes, I look tired. I had to get up at stupid o'clock to go for a blood test. There were very noisy guests in that B&B that I was staying last night, so I didn't get that much sleep. But while I'm awake, and now that I'm out of the hospital at 8 or 8:15, I thought I'm not going home before I've seen this castle. These gorgeous trees around, and we're on a hill. It goes fairly deep down, which I'll show you also in a bit. And here's the castle. Imagine being a knight on a quest and coming to this castle for the night. Back home, I was facing some challenges. I had this ancient water system that was only ever meant to be temporary. I always meant to get connected to public water eventually. And now I was forced to because my cistern started leaking. So I had to face the expense and also find somebody to actually do this. And I was really lucky to find these two heroes. Meanwhile, my garden project has entered the next phase. Yes! Remember last year when I said that this year I'd start planting things? Yeah, no. It is taking a lot longer, but I did get rid of the brambles last year. And everything that's left now grows closer to the ground, and I have a chance of actually getting to the roots. There are no shortcuts. I can't use a spade or anything because there's only a couple of inches of actual soil and then come the rocks. And the roots go really deep, so I have to pull them out. It takes a long time, but it's strangely satisfying. And look at my progress. I'm getting there. am on my way to another recital by my favorite pianist. And I am a little late by my standards, although it's still well over half an hour to go. But I'm usually there at least an hour early. So yeah, it's a long drive to Zagreb. It's not really a long drive, but it took a little longer than I thought. And with these impressions, I'll leave you for today. Like, comment and subscribe, all that good stuff. And if you would like some more, then check out my website, wildspiritscoaching.com. Have a lovely May. Bye bye.